Hey YouTube, it's me. I'm back. I don't think I've ever mentioned my name. My name is Danielle Tamu, and um, I was doing a vlog about my weight loss journey, which surprisingly hasn't really stopped. I'm now 15 a day from being 14 weeks completed, and I've lost 40 more pounds since my 6.5 week checkup. Um, So the new vlog is my pregnancy journey, and I'm going to share with you all what's been going on since the first visit till now. So let's get started. So 6.5 weeks, I found out that I was having a little bambino, and then I went back for my 8.5 week checkup, then my 10, this one, and this is my 12th week checkup, where you see his head and his hand. Yes, I did really fast. But overall, this pregnancy has sucked really bad. At 6.5 weeks, I found out that I had to have Lovenox injections twice a day that I have to put into my stomach. And let me tell you, I haven't did it in a long, long time because I had blood clots in my lung before. So she didn't want me to risk being pregnant and getting a blood clot and having to go through all of this stuff. So she started those at 6.5 weeks. There's bruises from every angle on my stomach, every angle on my thighs, and I'm getting through it now. In the beginning, it was harder, so now it's kind of easy. Just do it, get over it, have to happen. Being that I'm so hormonal and emotional, it gets hard at times because it's really painful to do the injections going in, the medicine going in, the needle coming out. It's like you feel everything, even though you're not supposed to. I know I'm getting all technical and in detail, but I need to get all of this out because ever since I found out I was pregnant, nobody really wants to be my shoulder to cry on. I don't have any friends anymore, and I'm kind of lonely. So I'm gonna vlog my life away. Sorry if I cry. So after I started the injections, I realized that um, yeah, it was the first trimester, so I was nauseous. I haven't threw up during this pregnancy at all until yesterday. I'll tell you about that. But the nausea was crazy. I got used to it eventually. The no appetite. All I really ate was apples and different fruit, and I don't know why, but I was eating cheese like a lot till I realized that cheese, constipation don't go together at all. So I cut the cheese out and I started eating um, noodles, ramen noodles. For some reason, that's all I wanted to eat was ramen noodles and apples. So once I realized I can hold all that down, I noticed that I was still getting really, really, really constipated. So she gave me Similac to take twice a day. It didn't help at first, but that was because I wasn't taking it twice a day. I was taking it one time a day because being a first time mom, I was terrified thinking that it was going to hurt the baby, even though it was helping me. But she told me that it was okay. She's a gynecologist, obstetrician, whatever you want to call her, and she knew what she was doing, all that stuff. So I took it twice a day, and it started helping more. So after I exited my first trimester and began my second trimester, things were okay for about 3, 4 days. And yesterday, or no, 3 days ago on today's Thursday, so it was like Monday morning. I was laying in bed. I had just woke up. My friend had just left. I just woke up and I got a really bad, like, banging, crazy headache. Heard my heartbeat in my head. My nose here was hurting. My eyes were hurting. My neck. Like, it was just crazy. And I was really, really constipated. But over the weekend, I had enjoyed myself. I had some pizza, burgers. I had fun, basically, because I had my appetite back. Took it a little too far. And so I was still taking my Cinelex, but I still couldn't use the bathroom. Then Tuesday morning, I finally released everything, and I felt a lot better as far as my stomach, but my head just would not stop hurting. Like, I could not take it at that point. So Wednesday, no, Tuesday afternoon, about 2 o'clock, I called. I called my friend and I told her, like, I'm not feeling good still, and I need some advice. So she told me just call your doctor and see what she says. To be honest, I like my doctor a lot, but I don't love her. Like, she drives me insane, literally, because she doesn't tell me what I should do. She tells me to come into her office. When I get into her office, she doesn't do anything. She tells me to go to the emergency room. And it drives me bananas because she scares me, and she shouldn't do that. Like, she should keep me calm more than anything. Being that I'm a first time mom, and I really don't know what to expect or what's going on. I read books all day long. I research. I watch everybody's videos on YouTube, and it all sounds nice, but it's not my reality. It's not my pregnancy. Like, everybody's pregnancy is so cute and so sweet, and everybody talks about how it's precious and all this other stuff. This pregnancy sucks, but I'm happy that I'm having a baby. I'm glad that God blessed me with a child, but I have never experienced all these things at one time before. So I'm getting through it, but it's hard. So back to Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday afternoon, about 1 o'clock, I went into the doctor's office, and like I said, she didn't do anything, and she told me to go straight to the emergency room. So I went to the emergency room. Of course, it took them forever to get me back there. And by the time I got to the emergency room, my chest was hurting and I felt like I was having a panic attack or something. So as soon as I said chest pain, they shot me back there, put all these monitors on me. I told them I'm pregnant and I don't want any medication and all that stuff. So they were fine with that, and they monitored me for about an hour. Did an EKG test, everything came back fine. They did blood work. Then for about an hour and a half, we went back and forth about a CAT scan on my head and a CAT scan on my lung. Because I've had blood clots in my lung before, they didn't want to risk it being another one, even though I've been on the blood thinners for from day one, basically. So after I argued with them back and forth, got the opinion of about 6 different doctors, made sure they called my doctor back to make sure it was okay, I went ahead, prayed, and let them do the test. So after 7 hours of waiting on results to come back, they tell me, mind you, it's 11 o'clock at night by now, and I got there about 3 something. Mind you, they tell me everything's fine. They send me home with some Tylenol with codeine and call your doctor, go see her, and you're fine. There's nothing going on. So yesterday morning, I get home at almost 12 o'clock. I go to sleep, still with this crazy headache because I can't get my medicine until the day after, which was yesterday, or no, today. So I get a phone call yesterday morning saying that They went over my results again. The doctor went over my results again, and she had 5 other different doctors also look at it, and she said, you do have fluid on your brain on the left side. We need you to take this medicine and see if it goes away. If not, you'll have to have fluid drained from your brain. So I just immediately go into a panic, not knowing what to do, what to say, because all I'm thinking about is my baby going to be okay with all these medicines that you're making me take together? So doing my research, calling my mom, calling everybody that I know, they said just pray and do what the doctor says, because the doctor's not going to lead you wrong and hurt your baby anyway. Me not listening to that, I don't care about what you're talking about. I just want to make sure my baby's okay. I didn't take it for the first day. I took it last night. I took the antibiotics and the pain medicine last night. And no lie, 15 minutes after I took the medicine was the first time I threw up this whole pregnancy. I threw up everything. But it was my fault because I hadn't ate in 2 days. Like, I hadn't ate anything. I tried to eat some crackers, but it was after I took the medicine, which should have been before I took the medicine to coat my stomach. And I just threw up everything. So last night I just went to sleep and didn't think about it. I still had a headache, didn't care, and I fell asleep. I woke up about 1 o'clock this morning, and I felt like my head had water in it, like I could feel it moving from one side to the other. So I just sat there for a minute and ate a piece of bread, drank a glass of milk, a bottle of water, and then I took the Tylenol so that I can try to get a little bit of sleep. So I laid down, took me a nap. Then when I woke up, I felt okay because I had to use the restroom. So I felt okay, but I still had a little bit of pressure on my head. Like now there's pressure here in the back of my neck, but I feel better than Tuesday. So I'm just gonna keep taking my medicine to try to get what the fluid to just go away. She said I have to take it for at least 7 days to see if it works. And if it doesn't, step 2 is a neurologist and fluid being removed safely, being that I'm pregnant. So that's pretty much the update from 6.5 weeks till now. Just nonstop craziness, 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 craziness. But I'm gonna get through it and everything's gonna be fine. I go back on the 9th and I'll be making a new video on the 9th, letting you guys know how things went and how things are gonna go from there. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I just needed to vent, and like I said, I have no one else to talk to because like pregnancy pushes everybody away from you instead of draws people near. And I'm from Alaska, and none of my family is here, so it's not like I can call somebody like I'm coming over or come over and need to talk. Their hours are completely different from mine, and everybody has lives, so nobody has time to listen to me whine and nag about my pregnancy and the scary things that are going on and all the medicine I'm on. I'm just really, really stressed out and really exhausted and really scared and nervous. But at this point, all I can do is put my faith in God and make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to keep my baby healthy and keep me healthy, because without me, there's no baby. So I'm going to stop talking now, and I will see you guys on the 9th if I don't vlog before